to pick with him after this show, considering he's left you out
specifically? To pick with you guys as well. I wasn't included in the photo.
Okay, I think we need to have words after this show for this. But talking about the moment of the day, it's all about Shaheen Shah Afridi today. Let's have a look, and it's been sponsored by Mayfair Cafe. Dil ki baat chai cafe ke saath. Nothing better than a bowler bowling this Yorker.
Delightful reverse swing right at the end, gets his five-for, youngest to that five-for as well in PSL history. What a moment for him, and what a moment for Lahore, because that set up their victory. And fantastic bowling all around from Shaheen Shah Afridi. What a spell of bowling he brought to the table today. Talked about plans, talked about execution, but his execution today was phenomenal. Ono was happy. Shaheen Shah Afridi was fun.
He also got a kiss in the end by
rightly
by
so.
the owner.
Rightly so.
Well, it's great to see the Qalandars in such spirits at the end of the day, because when you look at it, you've been through that hard time, and then in the end you finally get to win, and you realize that winning is something that you have to make a habit.
Finally, the word is finally. Great stuff from Qalandar. I hope they take this on now further.
Well, they still have more matches to go, but we've got more for you. We're going to take a short break, and after the break, it's the next game that we have. So don't go anywhere. Keep watching PSL.
And as the film says, something's got to give. And we've had an upset tonight. The Qalandars have won their first match, but Multan Sultans, who've now lost 3, they're still top. But of course, Islamabad can go above them, and they can take the lead with 10 points. And Peshawar, they could even go joint second there with Quetta and Islamabad. So there's tons and so much at stake on this match right now. Yes, I'm glad you can join us for this one. And well, slightly a different look it is today, and certainly from my fellow team commentator here, Damien Fleming. I mean, that's amazing. That really is golf.
I feel good.
Now you feel good?
I feel good, ready to commentate an exciting game.
Yeah, because
the champs, the two champs, the reigning champ, Peshawar want to get going. Islamabad have been pretty good.
Yeah, and absolutely. And you've got Dean Jones in the corner.
Yes,
who's a champion himself.
He's having a chat to everyone there. But yeah, what about Luke Ronchi? I'm looking forward to seeing Ronchi out there in the middle again.
Yeah, looking forward to that very much indeed. We're ready for the toss. Remember, there's a bit of a dew factor here in Dubai, as indeed there might well be when we get to Lahore and Karachi for the playoffs and the final itself. So the toss is brought to you by Allied Bank. Our man down there is Ramiz Raja, Aapke Dil Mein Hamara account.
We're ready with the toss. We've got Darren Sami back again, fighting fit. We've got Misbah Haq of United, obviously Sami of Peshawar Zalmi. We've got Adam, the mascot of Hoga Saaf Pakistan. Give me 5, Adam. Well done. That's more like it. Roshan Manama is the match referee. Where's the coin? Sami, here we go.
Tails is the call.
Tails.
It's heads.
Heads. Right. What is it going to be then, Darren?
We're going to bowl first.
Any particular reason?
I think the wicket is getting better gradually with some due or wrong. Yeah, we back our side to restrict them for a chaseable total.
How about your fitness?
Yeah, I'm fit enough to play. You know, the tournament is getting down to crunch time. You know, I want to give my all. I'm confident enough that I could have an impact in the game. So yes, I'm back on the pack.
Yeah, very good. You've had some famous wins, also a few losses. How's the team feeling?
Normally the mood in the camp is well. You know, Peshawar is always about the family. You know, we have the coolest coach in the business. He's calm all the time, Mo, and yeah, we just have to come out there and execute our plans right against an improving side.
Do you remember the changes?
Yes, I think I do. So I come in for Wessels. Ibti comes in for Samin Gul, and Kushdil comes in for Ahmad. Yes, I got that.
Fantastic. Have a good one.
Thank you very much.
What is the target that you're looking at, Misbah?
You never know. I mean, with these pitches, it's quite tricky. I mean, the way it was turning in the first game, I think We'll be looking to score around 150. That could be a good total, but it depends on the due. You never know, maybe with the due 10-15 runs extra.
How's the mood in the camp? Obviously, United look pretty settled under your captaincy leadership.
Yeah, I think at the moment we are playing good cricket, so feeling a bit confident. So we want to just keep that momentum and keep the good work what we are doing. So hopefully we had a good game today, and then see. I mean, it's a crunch game for both the teams, and we need to just put a good effort.
Team changes?
Yeah, we just got one change. Sabzada Farhan misses out, and Zafar Gaur is in for him.
Fantastic. Good luck.
Thank you.
Right then, we have the result here at the toss. Zalmia won and elected to bowl first.
I don't think that's a surprise. We do have the dew factor here, and I think when you're bowling second at night here in Dubai, that ball gets a little bit softer. Flem, no surprise?
It's definitely the way teams are going. They feel like it adds about 15 or 20 runs on the total, that with that damp ball, it's hard to get the ball to swing or seam. So maybe a good win there. But the positive of batting first, particularly with a Ronke there opening the batting, is you might score enough runs that you've got the scoreboard pressure anyway.
Yeah. Batting like a champion, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Shadab did really well at number 3. Yeah, he's a real up-and-coming player. So I really like where he's going in this tournament.
Yeah. Now, what about Lahore right here? They've broken their duck. Breaking news. Lahore have won. They've just got to keep winning now.
No, it's fantastic for the tournament. You don't want any team out of it, so mathematically possible for them to get in there. But for Brendan McCullum and his troops and the coaches and the owners, well done. Go and celebrate.
Yeah, go and celebrate. And go and give Fawad Rana a night out. Right, we're going to take a break here. More thoughts as we build up to this one. Islamabad versus Zafar Gohar is playing. He's the left-arm spinner. And Mohammad Sami and Stephen Finn, the quickie. What about Peshawar here, Flem?
Yeah, some big ins, isn't there? We've got Akmal and Fletcher up the top there, Dwayne Smith, Hafiz. Those 4 are really important for the group, but I think
Kushdil Shah comes in.
He's in. And Darren Sammy, massive in the captain. Dawson's been awesome, hasn't he? The young spinner, Ibtisam Sheikh, really pleased he's back in the team. I think he's a young superstar in the making. And Wayab Riaz, big factor, isn't he, with the ball? He's their real motivator. He's the quick. He's the engine room for the fast bowlers.
So we've got changes for both sides. Something that is consistent, though, in this PSL is Danny Morrison. He's going to bring us the weather report now. It's brought by Head and Shoulders. Doesn't apply to Danny, does it? Bano, Pakistan, ko dandruff free.
Absolutely delightful down here on the pitch side, and the weather conditions, well, they're very similar to yesterday in a way. When you look at it, it was 25 yesterday, it's 24 Celsius today here right now and this evening, and when you look at it there, the Zephyr, the old KPH in terms of a wind, it's saying 7, but I reckon it's more like 0.5. And then with the humidity, well, they're saying the humidity is up to around 64% and 2% chance of rain. I'll say there's more chance of it, what? Winning it? Or you did, you got up. Marvellous. So, hey, get out here, want to play in front of this very good crowd here tonight.
Yeah, it is a good crowd here, and it's a Friday, of course, and it's a bigger crowd than we've had it in other weekdays. Just a quick question to Flem. Flem, a couple of spinners being brought back in. Gohar's playing his first game for Islamabad, and the youngster, Ibtisam Sheikh. Yeah, for Zalmi.
Really impressed by him. We saw Shaheem take 5 wickets, didn't we, in the previous game for Lahore, which was great. But I think spin's going to play a bigger and bigger part throughout this tournament, and also fast bowlers that can get a bit of reverse swing and change up pace. But be interesting to see where the spinners bowl too, because they are starting to bowl more in the power play.
Yeah, they certainly are. All right, we know that...
Dew factor, I don't think it's going to be that massive tonight, because the temperature is getting that much warmer, and the humidity factor is there and thereabouts around about 64%, as I mentioned in the weather report. When I look at the 22 yards here, if anything, it's got a little bit drier here, and you listen to the captains, and the captains are saying it's got that much slower over the last couple of days here. The ground staff, again, they do a wonderful job here, but again, once there's more and more cricket played, I think the spinners will come into their own, pace off the ball, and we've already seen it even over the last two matches start to go off the straight, just enough to keep the spinners to think about dominating that much more.
Yeah, well, we've got the extra spinner in both sides. Flem, you were on about just a minute ago that you see the spinners playing more part, especially tonight.
Yes, but firstly, though, I saw Danny go down. I don't think he can come back up. Now he's gone down that low. He's in real trouble there, Danny Morrison. No, the spin will, but I think the power play overs are really important. Like we saw with Multan in the earlier game, they were none for 54 after the power play. You're looking at 160, 170. So I think if you can keep wickets in hand, regardless of the spin, you should be able to get around that 150, 160 mark.
Yeah, it's got to be around there, hasn't it? Suddenly, as the scores are just going up here in Dubai. But we're all looking forward to another performance from the youngster for Zalmi, Ibtisam Sheikh, the lovely leg spinner.
मेरा नाम इब्तिसाम शेख है। मैं 19 साल का हूँ और मैं पेशावर ज़ल्मी के लिए खेल रहा हूँ PSL में। यंग एज से मेरे को इतना पैशन था कि मुझे घर वाले रोकते थे। मैंने उनको अपने पैशन से ही उनको मनवाया कि नहीं, पढ़ाई लिखाई भी है लेकिन क्रिकेट भी बहुत कुछ है। मेरा ताल्लुक़ हैदराबाद से है और हैदराबाद में मेरे घर के सामने एक कॉलेज का ग्राउंड है छोटा सा ना, तो वहाँ मैं टैप बॉल पे मैंने अपनी क्रिकेट स्टार्ट की थी। PSL के लिए जब मेरा नाम आया ना, बहुत ज़्यादा एक्साइटमेंट थी मेरे लिए, क्योंकि इतने बड़े लेवल के ऊपर आके खेलना हर किसी का ख्वाब होता है, उनमें से मेरा भी था, तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह पूरा हुआ।
Well done, young man. Ibtisam Sheikh.
इतने बड़े लेवल के ऊपर आके अपनी परफॉर्मेंस से अपनी टीम को जितवाना बहुत बड़ी बात होती है हर खिलाड़ी के लिए, तो वो परफॉर्मेंस मेरे लिए बहुत यादगार रहेगी। और जो वो कैच था शादाब खान का, जो मैंने रनिंग बैक करके भाग के जाके कैच पकड़ा, तो वो अनबिलीवेबल कैच होते हैं, बहुत मुश्किल से होते हैं, वो बड़ा आसानी से मैंने कर दिया। बस मैं जब फील्ड में खड़ा होता हूँ तो मैं यही सोच रहा होता हूँ कि हर बॉल मेरे पास ही आनी है, तो मैं उस चीज़ के लिए रेडी होता हूँ और हमेशा यही सोचता हूँ कि फील्डिंग में कुछ ऐसा करना है कि सबकी नज़रों में रहूँ। बॉलिंग में तो करना ही करना है, लेकिन जब फील्डिंग में उतरे और इतने कम रन हो तो ऐसे कैचेस तो करना पड़ते हैं, चाहे वो मुश्किल हो कुछ हो, हमें ट्राई करना चाहिए, मुश्किल कैच भी आसान हो जाता है।
Yeah, he's a good lad. He certainly is. He's getting more confidence with the ball. That catch as one of the better catches as well. Here he is. He's having some catching practice. Glenn, this is what it's all about. You're young. He just said his parents wanted him to go on in education. He said he wanted to play cricket, and he's realising his dream.
Yeah, I disappointed my parents as well, Wilco, but good on him to dream. What I like about Shaheem Afridi, the 17-year-old, and Ibtisam Sheikh is they're teenagers, but they look like they're really poised and that they want it. They're composed under pressure and they're very highly skilled. So I hope he plays every game for the rest of the tournament now.
And how do you think it stacks? Because this is Islamabad United. There he is. He did get up, Danny. This is Islamabad without Andre Russell.
It is, but they won without him before, haven't they? They haven't brought in a like-for-like replacement yet for Andre Russell, but you've got to remember he missed a game. So they were building a team without him before the injury anyway. So Islamabad United, you know, they've started to get some momentum into this tournament.
Yeah, and if Ronke, you were saying, is the big one, this...
JP Dumini's helped, hasn't he? Opening up, that's been a good move.
He certainly have. All right, we're looking forward to this one tonight. Islamabad.
Shower, match 21 from Dubai. Shower Zalmi, Islamabad United. Friday night, big game. Just
A few moments ago, the toss happened. Amish Raja there with the two captains. Peshawar Zalmi won the toss and elected to bowl first. Islamabad United with the dynamic opening duo of Dumini and Luke Ronchi, who's been in fantastic form. Then Sami Zafar Goer, the new face, left arm spinner. And they've got two left arm spinners now, Patel and Zafar Goer. Peshawar with that strong upper order with Kamran Akmal, Fletcher, Smith and Hafiz. Pushtil Shah from Fata, he's been included. Wahab Riaz, Hassan Ali will have to do the bulk of the bowling. Points table after that victory for Lahore Qalandars puts them on the points roll. They're with 2 points. Islamabad United 8 could go right at the top with a victory here, and Zalmi with 6. So lots to play for, and teams finishing in that 1 and 2 spot will want that first game in the playoff and directly qualify for the final. Big game in store for us.
Yeah, certainly so, because Islamabad United have got themselves into some good form. Momentum's going their way. They'll have to bat first and set a total. That's the big challenge here. But with Luke Ronchi and JP Dumini opening up, that's as good an opening pair going around.
It's an interesting decision because the pitch we saw was quite slow, so maybe it's just because of the dew factor that you want to field first. The pitch certainly sort of slows up and offers a little bit of spin, but this guy, Hassan Ali, what a bowler in limited overs cricket he is. Wahab with the reverse swing, so it's a potent bowling attack. Islamabad United, I don't think they would mind having first crack here, because we've seen in that previous game as well that it just tends to slow up a little bit. But Friday, it's like a Saturday airplane, and lots of people in, lots of crowd and support for Islamabad United, and you're expecting a lot of support for Peshawar. A lot of Pathans around.
Oh, they'll love Darren Sammy being back too. His heroics in his last game when he smashed the ball everywhere on one leg to get them home. And the champ, Dean Jones, just into the Jones book. We closed it quite quickly. See, not colour coding, it's all in blue. But I wonder what sort of mysteries and like an encyclopedia of T20 cricket blueprint is right in those notes.
That's going to fetch some big bucks, isn't it? Red Book of Jones.
But back to the crowd atmosphere, it's been fantastic.
So, yeah, the customary huddle and ready to go. What an inspiration Sammy is. Darren Sammy, he's back, and just his leadership and his quality. Here we go, Flem. Let's see how this one goes.
Well, up until 3 games ago, there was a 100% catch rate from the umpires, and then that man, Alam Dar, dropped the catch a couple of games ago. I've heard he's been out taking catches, really working on his technique, so this is in the... Oh, no! He's dropped another one. Alim Dar, he's taken off the hat and it's hit his palms. So all the work he's done away from the game hasn't helped. And look at the players. This is fantastic.
Oh, is that a shocker? I think he'll just be dropped from the umpiring catching team because the rate's gone down. Is he 100% on dropping them? Is 2? He's dropped. I don't know how many he's caught, but certainly none here in Dubai this recent pass.
Now, Liam, all I'm worried about with him is get that finger up when they're out. Keep it pretty simple. Luke Ronchi, strike rate 173. 2 70s in a row with JP Duminy. A bit of class at the other end too. He plays the second fiddle to Ronke when he's smashing him all around the park, and he does it well. He just goes about it. Gets a lot of singles. That's why the strike rate's not that high, because he's batting with a man who's belting him everywhere.
Hassan Ali, he's got the new ball. Normally it's the middle overs that he really picks up all his wickets with, but T20 cricket, he's a real star. About to go. Countdown begins. So here we go, Hassan Ali and Duminy on strike.
Bowling right arm over.
The two champions, clash of the champions here, defending against the first. Peshawar, the defending champions. Quetta, the losing finalists on both occasions. JP Duminy, the South African, who has played so many important roles for the Proteas, and Alim Dar, here he is, and Ahmed Shahab are cool and cool umpires. Good crowd in tonight here, making a lot of noise. I heard we had Danny Morrison saying he doesn't think that the dew factor will be significant tonight.
Well, we talk about dew experts. I always go to Danny Morrison. I know that he knows the humidity, he knows the temperature that is right for moisture on the outfield. If he says that, we're backing Danny, unless it goes the other way.
Because he feels it the first, or he just has a sense straight away?
Because of his height, he's closer to the ground than the rest of us.
But if that is true, and that's a big if because it's Danny Morrison, but if that is true, I don't think that Islamabad United would mind batting first, because so in the first game the pitch sort of turned and it was slower, so just a little bit more wear and tear, and it'll be difficult chasing down a decent target.
Ronke and Duminy on Cricket Gateway in PK for Pakistan, calm for the world. Now then, that's going to go down for 4. Keep an eye on the umpire here. 4 leg byes for Islamabad.
Yeah, poor start from Hassan Ali. He had 3 balls right on the money, that one just on the leg side, and well, Kamran Akmal has to do better. It's a poor effort from Kamran Akmal as well. Gifting runs, first boundary.
I think it's the golden rule. They've got to get something behind it. Kamran Akmal jumped on top of that. Nice looking shot. Oh, well stopped as well. Kushdil Shah, he's in the side for his first match.
Well, 2 different fielding standards in 2 ball, wasn't it? The wicketkeeper allowed 4 runs that shouldn't have been a run. And Kushdil on debut looking proactive too. He was going into the ball. He looked like he wanted it. And that's what you want from your fielders inside the circle, hunting the ball.
Single, might be 2. It's going to be 2. 2 off the last ball, 6 from the opening over. Islamabad. Umaid Asif from the Emirates Road end of the ground. Tall. Ronke's the man in form.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see their tactics to Luke Ronke. He's been brilliant. A couple of 70s in the last 2 games at a cracking rate. So what is the plan? Generally, he is a bit of a nicker early. He can get bowled through the gate. He bowled pretty stump to him. Slips in place because he's such a big wicket. He is the man that has been taking the games away from the opposition. Great crowd in.
Pepsi catch a crawl. Everyone's got a chance with Ronke, and In the middle, everyone. Pepsi catch across. Stand by. He's taking a chance bowling short to Ronke.
Yeah, very strong on the leg side, and the pull shot and that pick-up flick shot that he plays. They fed it to him. Lahore did. 77 against Lahore, and really played like a man possessed. Just 41 ball, and he was timing it so beautifully. He's so good down the leg side and over extra.
And in both those innings, he's been getting a lot of balls on leg stump, so keep away from there.
Not sure how many times in his career JP Durmani has been opening. He's been middle order, top middle order, has gone in 3.
He's the type of player that can open up though, because if you've got a hitter or an aggressor down the other end, he can just rotate the strike. He'll always put the bad ball away, but he brings a calmness to the Ronke whirlwind at the other end.
Chris Jordan, you just saw a shot of him there, still can't get in the side for Zalmi. Good cricketer to leave out. Nicely played, no run. Andre Fletcher.
Ahmed Asif was actually brought in as replacement for Hassan Ali, and he got those wickets on his debut. And then, well, unlucky for Harsh Sohail, he got injured. Luckily for Ahmed Asif, he stayed on in the squad. Otherwise, you would have a situation where he had that dream debut, play another game, and he was back off.
Dumani, 2 from 8.
Well, speaking of which, what about Umar Gould today? Took 6 wickets in yesterday and couldn't get a game today. I'm hearing that he was unfit.
Yeah, I think a slight.
So he come in for Junaid,
strain.
who was unfit, and then they swapped positions.
Look at his power play run rate in the power play there. Luke Ronke, over 10. Over 10 and over. You're going well then. We'll need a boundary here. Well, not going to get it because the over's finished. 2 gone, 8 for 9. Hassan Ali. What's umpire had no idea what was going on then, and neither did I. What was going on there, Baz?
He's just a character. He's missed his run-up and he's sort of mimicking that, dead ball.
Shot! Glorious shot through the covers.
Pure class. Conventional cover drive, right out of the middle, way through the ball. You want a cover drive, that is it. Perfection.
He's always been a beautiful cover driver of the ball, JP Durmani. Hassan Ali, he's not happy. He knows that's a strength. Just got to tighten up the length, maybe bring it back a little bit.
Just started to come down the pitch to Hassan Ali. That won't have gone unnoticed on Hassan. He's got the ability to bowl a good skiddy Yorker. He generates good pace.
Yeah, and has a skiddy bouncer as well. He's quite quick. HPL drone and that social media links, which Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, everything, Alan.
They're all on there. Buzzard Cards on that Twitter. Damien Fleming's on Twitter. Bowlologist. Instagram, MJ Slats. Oh,
yeah, we give it a go, Wilco.
Yeah, give it a go. Ronke, quick look at that. That is absolutely flown for 4.
And Ronke gives it a go too. Got a little bit of width there. Just that quickness of his hands. and it's right in the middle of the bat too, isn't it? The outfield's very quick, hard to chase down, but this is two really fine shots. JP Dumini's cover drive, and we looked at Luke Ronke's square drive.
It's good bouncer, isn't it? Straight and well negotiated by Luke Ronke.
Yeah, he does have a very good bouncer. It's normally right on the money. The height is superb, and he gets a lot of wickets, not only in T20 cricket, but even in one days. That bouncer gets him a lot of wickets. But this is a big wicket. He's the man in form. He's striking it so well already.
Has he cleared that man? Yes, he has. It's 4 with an ingenious shot over mid-on.
A little bit of a whip from the bottom hand, and it's cleared mid-on. You would have thought, well, there's no way that's clearing mid-on. And Wahab was just a spectator because he's got such great timing on that.
We'll rethink that one then. This over's gone for 13 with the ball to go. Well bowled. Brilliant ball to finish with from Hassan Ali. Still conceded 14. 3 gone, 22 for no wicket. Luke Ronke. Now we're going to see spin. Liam Dawson. Left arm spin. Picked up 3 wickets in his first match in Sharjah. A good catch at slip. His economy is 4.63. That's brilliant.
Batting all right too, so he's having a good time. The fans, very good crowd, great atmosphere. The players will be up tonight.
Now, Luke Ronke, we've talked about his big scoring and his destructive batting. He's got the second best strike rate for an opener in T20 since 2017, since early last year, and that top of the list is Alex Hales of England, 187. Ronke's at 174. Oh, he's missed that. That is a miss hit from Luke Ronke. Hassan Ali can't stop it either. A miss hit goes for 4.
Chances his arm. Dawson, his length in this PSL has been terrific. A little bit of spin. Yeah, he's beaten him all hands up, but just the edge is carried on to the fence. Boundary for Ronke.
Problem.
Hassan Ali.
Problem. He pulled up there as he crossed that boundary, those boundary cushions here. It's a good chase by Hassan Ali, and he just pulls up here, and in a moment later he just clutches that left ankle. Well, he has had some ankle problems, and he can't, looks like ankle anyway, and he's gone off and he's immediately called for a replacement fielder, and he's been taken off too now by the physio.
Well ball, very well ball. Oh boys, anytime boys, come on lads.
Oh, it's a quick run. So Luke Ronke's right up there, second best strike rate for an opener. Evan Lewis, the West Indians, got a wonderful technique. Aaron Finch, Sunil Narayan's in there. Jason Roy, Darcy Short of Australia. Cameron Akmal's keeping wicket here for Zalmi, and Brendan McCullum. But at the top, Alex Hales of England, Luke Ronke right there at 174. Strike rate, best strike rate by an opening batsman in the power play. I beg your pardon, in the innings, through the innings.
It's all about England for you, Alan, isn't it?
No, it's not. Evan Lewis, I'm a big fan of Evan Lewis, West Indies. Huge fan. Big fan.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah. And you're talking to a Welshman, as you well know. Your dad captained me.
But why supporting the Englishman, though?
Majid, he knows, he's half a Welshman. Good job. He'll bowl a couple of overs, left arm genuinely fast.
Yeah, he's hostile. He's the heartbeat of this bowling lineup. 7 wickets, great economy again. Just about a run a ball. He hasn't ripped it open with the wickets. 2 for 13, the best. But yeah, it'll be interesting here with Hassan Ali going off injured. Hopefully he can bowl again. If not, I don't know how many overs Sammy was keen to bowl because he's coming back from injury. So they're getting short with their bowlers.
So you got Smith. He's obviously can't bowl. That would have been brilliant, but probably Dwayne Smith you look at for those extra overs. Sammy himself too, but will he or won't he bowl?
No slip, no third man, 4.
Price you pay for having extra pace. Wahab Riaz with a lot of pace, and once he hits that edge, it flies away down to third man and another boundary.
Well, he likes those little half volleys or full tosses on leg stump, Luke Ronchi, or you just give him a bit of rip the outside off stump. Even though he didn't hit in the middle of the bat, he's going to throw the bat hard at it.
Glenn, we were mentioning Alex Hales there. Boom! Oh, goodness me! That is a cannon! Boom!
Little bit reminds me of an old captain of mine, Stephen Waugh, those back foot punches with a vertical bat. I tell you what, it's deflating when you're bowling. When you're bowling in close to 90 miles an hour and the batsman goes away, thank you very much.
That's a shot and a half. Really top quality shot of a man in supreme form.
Talking about Alex Hales, he's only second to Alex Hales in the openers with the strike rate. Alex Hales is joining Islamabad after the England tour. Right, has he caught hold of this? Yes, he has. 1 bounce for no man out there. It's another boundary off Wahab.
Going well. He started in the same vein, and it's the Ronchi show yet again. This was the cutter, and he's picked it and deposited 1 bounce over mid-wicket for yet another boundary.
Yeah, I don't know if Riaz really committed to that. It looked like it was the slower ball bouncer, and he didn't really bowl it into the pitch to get that change of pace. Oh, he's gone short again, and it might be out, or is it over? No, well caught down at third man. Liam Dawson takes the catch. Such a massive wicket for Zelmi. Luke Ronchi's departing.
Yes, Wahab Riaz wasn't stroking his moustache when those 4s were being smoked. But here on the uppercut, he does.
Yeah, went short again, and Ronchi trying to get it over third man. But the Englishman in the way. Yeah, celebrate. Big wicket. And looking really sublime. Out for 27, 39 for 1.
Umar. Oh, there's some pace and bounce. Umar. Asif. G'day, Slats.
G'day, Danny. It flew through, didn't it? That one bounced and bounced higher than the blade of Hussain. Here we go. The 3 boundaries from Ronchi. He powered that one. He got hold of the short, slow ball, and then third man, as we've seen a few times, comes into play. Back live.
Fast hands. The modern player in T20. Third man is so often a chance. New ball inside the power play.
It always is. You're in the hot seat, aren't you? Particularly if we've got a player like Ronchi, the big hitters when they're going. Something that comes off the thick outside edge. In that fashion, it's flying, it's travelling, and you've got to pedal back to right on the rope. Nicely taken, and it's good judgment. How do they go now without Ronchi getting a 50?
Yeah, good call, Slats. He's dined out. Those 2 half centuries. Another night, that little uppercut goes into the crowd. Get a little bit more of a ramp shot with it, and it goes all the way.
I'll be interested to see how Duminy now progresses in this innings, because he's got loads of experience. Without Ronke, how will he dominate? Because with Ronke, he was quite okay to just rotate the strike and give the strike back to the strike force. Ahmed Asif, what a start to his HBL PSL career. 4 wickets in his debut match.
The last 2 scores for Ronke in the 70s, 77, 71. He's gone now for 27. His go-to guys, they get on a roll in tournament situations and they're often hard to stop. Duminy, he's got a little bit of a mini start, but that strike rate, as we saw in his first game for United, a little on the slow side.
A lot of people in, a lot of interest for a Friday game. Good change of pace. He's tall, so he'll get that extra bit of bounce as well.
Yeah, it's good to have a bit more of a crowd, a bit more of an atmosphere. It's an exciting night, that's for sure, and we've got our traditional gear on, feeling smart. This is giving us a spring in the step. I think Alan Wilkins is probably the smartest. Popped a couple of buttons early in the day, but he's got them replaced. Dan's got the mustard on. Rummies has got the royal blue. Nicely played. Just the one though in the deep, and things just slowing down a little bit. That's the end of the power play. 41 for 1.
Some talent in this batting line.
And there's some talent there as well. Ibtisam Sheikh spinning the ball one hand to the other, and it'll be good contest this. Duminy, who dominates spin, versus young leg spinner. There's always an O-post selfie moment. Yes. Come on, girls, concentrate. That's a good start. Started with a wide, but he's getting the ball to spin, and I think that is going to be the important factor here. How much the spinners will spin the ball. But there's some spin in this pitch. Yeah, and beautifully driven through the offside. What a shot from Duminy. Made it into a full toss, and let's see whether young Ibtisam can counter this attacking mode of JP Duminy. He is one of the very best when it comes to playing against spin.
Yeah, he's in pretty good shape now, JP Duminy. He's a guy that can sit with a lower strike rate for a while. And it's helped on its way. This all helps him though, doesn't it? The fact that he can bang a couple of boundaries, get things up very quickly, just doesn't want that strike rate down for too long. Forces a bigger shot that he wants to play to try and force it.
Use of the feet where he made goodish ball into a full toss, force the bowler to drag it down the next ball, and there Kamran Akmal trying to just settle the nerves. He's only 19, this kid. Keep it simple against Duminy. Just push the ball up, make him drive. Yeah, just about like that. That's a beautiful delivery. Such a good ball. Well, they're going to refer it.
And they need to, because their back leg lifted for a split second. Was it in the air when the bails came off and the zings were disturbed by Kamran Akmal, is the question. That'll be fine. I'm looking forward to the timing of the back foot in the air from JP Duminy. There, and back. Now he's back.
Yeah, just a little bit late in getting the zingers off. Kamran Akmal. Duminy, nimble footwork. What a good delivery from young Ibtisam Sheikh. Getting it to turn out of the rough and making Duminy go for that drive.
Yeah, time for another shower for you, Chief. Get that product into it. Sensible option.
Not a bad over so far. 10 from it. There's all remaining. On track for 149 at this stage. Good basis. Always lift that to 170 plus. In the big innings, you just feel that JP Duminy might be the man who could get that 50 plus for them.
There is that famous HBL box. Are you guys planning to go there?
Well, I'd like to visit, and I think Danny would like to come as well. So we're going to go down the second 20 overs.
Fantastic.
We might join the Ganga brothers as well and give them a group of 5 dancers, 4 and a drummer.
Do a bhangra.
Yeah,
Need to do a bhangra.
No, we might just go floating, Dan. What do you think? Let's get out there in our traditional gear.
I've had a wee word. HBL first. And Duminy! Well, the hand on this from Liam Dawson would have been a beauty. They were ready to dance. I will be ready to dance with them later, Slats.
Well, he's dancing out of the crease. Would have been a great catch. Didn't hit it properly and somehow got away from the bowler.
Yeah, it just burst through the hands. He got just enough on it for it to burst. But he'll be disappointed with that, Dawson. He'll think, well, I should have snavelled it. Should have been able to have firmer hands.
This has gone to the moon. And way back. JP Duminy watches this one. Hussain says, I better do what you can do, and smashes it all the way.
Well, we've got another candidate for Pepsi Catcher Karor. Well, let's first have a look at this smash. Brilliant shot. Great golf-like follow-through. And was that taken cleanly? It popped out. And then taken by the man in the grey t-shirt. Well done, sir.
Yeah, picking up the crumbs. You've just got to be aware, don't you, that you can pick up the crumbs every now and then.
Oh, it's hectic out there. Oh, was there a little tickle? It's going to be another run here to finish 8. So a little bit of shape sometimes, depending on conditions.
And Zainab down there, and just in front of her is her father. Her father arrived today.
Oh,
Yes.
something.
Something.
Clean and straight is the way to go. 2 left-handers on, and Hussain is saying to JP, I'm joining you.
Hussain Talat is an emerging player. And he's not afraid to take on the bowlers. I think that's another very good shot. We saw him earlier lift one over the field for a 6. This isn't bad effort at all.
Yeah, it's a good effort. It's a good start. Smith's probably that target bowler. Don't you think he's the one to go at? He hasn't been bowling much throughout the PSL, and straight away he's gone 4-4. How do you settle into a line and length? He's probably only going to get 1 over.
Yeah, that's the key in terms of batters sussing out Smith, who hasn't bowled much for ages in this format. And you can disappear, might come on for just 1, fill in an over, try and do something for the captain and the team. Wanted 2, he really did, but JP said no.
Loud and clear. Made sure that his partner listened to his no. It's turning out to a very eye-catching partnership. 31 of 22.
United 72% ahead. Wow.
Yeah, always interesting the early win viz, isn't it? When it's just getting underway. JP Duminy just easing it.
Yeah, well, they've only lost one wicket. Talk about pace, talk about spin, and Wahab Riaz, in terms of bowling to Ronke, back end of a length stuff that disappeared, but he persisted with it, and then he chased and followed Ronke. So he was always there and thereabouts, and he said, listen, but enough of you, Kiwi, out of Perth. And he tucked him up, and he got caught at third man, flashing with that blade again.
He can be expensive, Wahab Riaz, but he'll always provide you with a breakthrough. He's quick, he's a real team man, and he's slippery. He is sharp.
Yeah, it was telling, wasn't it? Those lengths that he got away for 4 were all around the same height. And the other interesting factor, the wicket ball, if he stood in a normal stance, it was there for the pull.
Oh, I'll let them know you said that, your old school buddy. Oh, that's on the charge. Duminy up against Hassan Ali, who's back from his little ankle issue.
Yeah, he's just trying to lift things here, isn't he? Duminy, he's got a partner at the other end, strike rate 166, and his sits at 80, but it's all going well for United at this stage. They're on track for 160 at this run rate. So you just know if they can keep some wickets in the bank for the last 5, 9 runs and over, 170, 11, 192.
It's comfortable on this pitch that has got a little bit more sluggish. I think it was great yesterday and slid on quite nicely. Now, it's the captains were saying, just lost a little bit of oomph.
Yeah, you have to labor into hitting a 4 or 6, not providing that kind of pace. Asif Ali with a good strike rate. Misbah Haq has been used sparingly. Shadab Khan was promoted up the order. He played a good hand, good innings. Oh, very close to the fielder at mid wicket. Once again, fantastic piece of running from JP Duminy. He judges the second run or the opportunity of a run so early in the piece. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, he's quick, isn't he? He's very fit. You can just see he's fit. He's got good opportunity to make an impact here for United. We've got South Africa playing Australia in a test series at the moment. Australia in trouble today, all out for 225, I think it was. But Duminy's here, making an impression.
Yes, going to be a spicy little series.
Yes, there's a few things going on over there, Dan, aren't there?
A couple of vertically challenged types getting a bit punchy with each other. Ramiz, yeah, he's the best. The doyen from here.
He is. Absolutely is.
Stop it.
You are, big fella. The best. The coolest. With the biggest hair.
Yeah. Hair part, I agree.
Pakistan, John Bon Jovi.
That's gold. And that had to come out too, didn't it? A little bit of living on a prayer and carving it up.
He's always halfway there. With the
It's
hair.
my life.
It's now or never.
Nailed it.
Got to get down to the boxing party.
I can only offer you some Urdu songs in return.
Great platform here. Tough now for Ibtisam Sheikh. Duminy launches him over long on for 6. What a crushing blow for the youngster.
Gets even tougher now. First ball, this over disappears for a 6th. The slog sweep, back leg on the ground and right in the middle. Getting down low, getting the elevation. Duminy on song.
It's tough. The pressure's on young Ibtisam Sheikh. He's just bowled 8 deliveries. He's gone for 18. He's going to need an arm around him, literally and metaphorically here, if JP Duminy. And Hussein Talat get into him. 85 for one. We're just started the 10th, the 11th. They're going to look for two here, and they're going back for the second. Great running by Islamabad.
That was very similar in the first game as well. Multan got a lot of runs with the openers, and they were just one down and looking in complete control. And then the spinners came on. Narayan bowled extremely well. They put the brakes on, and then Shaheen Shah Afridi happened. They lost 9 for 22. But now Islamabad have the platform. Will they be able to launch and get to that 160, 170 mark? They're on target right now.
Well, we saw Shadab Khan batting 3 in the last match, and he's padded up doing some warm-up exercises in front of us. That's the wrong one, the googly. Oh, it's as close. This is close. They're going to have to go upstairs here.
I think he's made it, but I'm not the 100% record umpire like you, Alan, but it's a quick call and they went quickly, and he might have needed a direct hit.
Oh, he's well home. Well home. Well, whenever there's an appeal, the umpire has to go upstairs. Not out. Home easily. JP Dumini. He's got 30 from 31. Going to be a little bit nervous, isn't he, Ibtisam Sheikh?
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah. Partnership is 1 short of 50. Sweeps hard. And Andre Fletcher. It's the 50 partnership. Good crowd in here tonight on this Friday evening. Pepsi catch a craw. Any one of those people you can see there, they've got a chance of a share of $1 million. Those who catch the Pepsi catch will share the $1 million. Shot, little bit of width, fielded by Fletcher. What a good cricketer he is, Andre Fletcher.
Yeah, West Indies always brilliant in the field,
and he's a keeper as well.
Yeah. And does well. Stays maybe one, maybe a couple of runs. If that ball had got past him, there was a bit of a gap with the boundary rider. But Alan, Islamabad United bat really deep, and I don't think they'll be happy with 150. They'll be aiming for a lot more, because they're one of the PSL sides who bat down till, well, 10, maybe 11 even. So they want to go really hard right now.
Yeah, 8 and over is going to get them to about 160, 165. Zalmi fans here in numbers, ball by ball highlights, cricket and GIF. Yes, you're right, they've got tons of batting. Dean Jones is up and down like a cat on a hot tin roof. He's giving instructions, he's players sitting behind him, the players padding up. Fahim Ashraf is padded up. Shadab Khan has got the pads on. Misbah-ul Haq has got the pads on. The only person who hasn't is Bazid Khan.
And he almost wants to give instruction to us as well. He looked over and then stopped, but he would want to.
52 from 40. It's going along at a good rate of knots, this partnership.
But with the left arm spin of Dawson, he's bowled really well. He's varied his pace, varied his length, and again he's looked like being the most in control bowler for Peshawar. Left arm spinner from England.
Yeah, plays for the county of Surrey, for whom Waqar Younis played, and then Waqar went on to play for Glamorgan and won the county championship with Glamorgan in 1997. Fletcher again. He's good in this position here, behind square Fletcher, offside.
There's no shortage of left arm spin in England, is there? 2 in one team. We've got Dawson, we've got Samit Patel.
Yeah, well, you know, they're here. So this is a good over. 3 singles from this over, that's all. And I would think that Hussein Talat is got to be thinking Let's get a boundary here. Darren Sammy would know that. Is he going to go for the hit here? It's a wide, it's a wide. That's a bad ball from Dawson. You don't want to give another ball a chance to be hit.
And how often do we see that extra ball going for runs? Maybe this one will go. Security are ready to rock and roll?
I hope so. Wahab Riaz went for 12 in his first over. Oh, he's toe-ended that somehow. Ibtisam Sheikh is the fielder, and he's done well.
All systems go right now because you've got 9 wickets in the bank and you just have to lift it exactly right at this very moment because they battle number 10, 11. They want to get on the bike.
Oh, Bangla brothers. Come on. One's on the phone.
Good change of pace from Wahab Riaz. What's a good score, Danny? You know, they got 9 wickets remaining here. Luke Ronke's out. He's gone for
160. 160.
You think it's a good score?
Well, I just think it's got a little bit slower. And I don't know. In terms of the dew factor, I don't think it's as massive as it was a few evenings ago.
Oh, that's 4. Wahab Riaz won't enjoy that.
Always helps. Best shot in the book.
The French one. The croissant.
You love it.
Yummy. Oh, you can't set a field for that.
Little extra pace as well, isn't there, from Wahab?
It's the left arm angle, isn't it?
Alan was selling. Well, good pace, good bowling, but hey, it goes against you.
When it doesn't go Wahab's way, he doesn't stroke the moustache. When he takes a wicket, the tash gets the stroking. Bowled. See that Yorker speared in. He bowls well to left-handers, doesn't he?
Yeah. Closes down the angles, it tails a little bit. It's just that natural angle sliding back in. 100 up now for those in red.
Yeah, and we've seen reverse swing in both the games today, especially the first game where Shaheen Shah Afridi got the ball to reverse. It's the dry wicket, really dry, and maybe if there's not much moisture in the ground, it'll reverse and tail.
Oh, that'll hurt. Well, they've appealed here. Keeper has, and so too is the bowler, and I don't think they're going to make a what do you think? Don't think
too late now.
Look, they've had a cup of tea, kick back, heels up. You can't, it's too late. Darren's going, what do you mean? If you liked it, the keeper coming up and say, look, well, back yourselves.
Ouch. Well, it's hit him on that back thigh pad.
Almost missed the thigh pad and hit the fleshy part.
Yeah.
Oh.
But you could see how he moved across his stumps as well to try and make a bit of room. 1-0, 4-1-0. Last ball of this over. Bowled him! Knocked him over! Get that moustache preened. Wahab Riaz.
Too hot to handle.
Got the look of the assassin.
Too hot to handle. Too much pace. Just too quick. Tails in, hits that off stump, and boy, his pup strokes that big mustache.
Well done, Wahab! Just when they needed it.
No problem with that front foot. Look at the length of that delivery stride from Wahab Riaz. 13 overs gone. It's 100 for 2, and it's a Golutlo strategic timeout. Hussain Talat's gone for 29. It's 100 for 2. and it is a Golutlo strategic timeout. Timeout. Let's play. 7 overs to go. 7 overs to go. Islamabad resuming 100 for 2. Zainab, all yours.
मोहम्मद बिलाल और उमर सिद्दीक जो है यहाँ पे मौजूद हैं, दोनों पेप्सी कैच करोड़ के विनर्स हैं. यू कैन सी देयर मोमेंटो एज वेल. आप दोनों को बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो. मुझे बताएं कि किसका कैच पकड़ा आपने?
खैर मुबारक हो. मैं लाहौर की टीम का मिकलम का कैच पकड़ा था. बस अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, अल्लाह का शुक्र है ऐसा आ गया.
अच्छा, ये बताएं कि इनाम आपको मिला है तो सोचा है कि मैंने क्या करना है इसके साथ, या मैं क्या खरीदूंगा, क्या करूंगा?
अस्सलाम वालेकुम. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मैं तो बहुत खुश हूँ, लेकिन अभी इरादा नहीं किया क्योंकि घर में डिस्कस करके वालदा के साथ उसके बाद कोई डिसाइड होगा.
यहाँ पे कौन से प्लेयर को देखने आए हैं?
मैं तो वहाब राज का बहुत फैन हूँ और मैं उसे बहुत लाइक करता हूँ. इज माय बेस्ट प्लेयर.
और आप किसको सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं यहाँ?
मैं तो पेशावर ज़ल्मी का सपोर्ट कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन मैच के लिए आया, जो अच्छा खेलता है उसका सपोर्टर हूँ.
डैरन सामी पसंद है?
क्यों नहीं, कप्तान है भी पेशावर ज़ल्मी का.
चले, thank you so much guys and enjoy your prizes.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Problem here, there was a mix-up and Islamabad have lost another. The dugout is telling Shadab to wait there and to see if this is a clean gather by Cameron Akmal. He's miles out here if it's clean. And it looks clean to us.
Looks absolutely fine, and they've lost 2 in 2. It was 100 for 1 and now it's 100 for 3, isn't it? So yet another wicket falling, and just when they need to up the ante, they're losing wickets. He's gone without scoring. 100 for 3.
In this PSL, but 26 is his best, and there was a mix-up here. It was just a stop by both batsmen. It's one of those unfortunate runs, eh, Denny?
Yeah, it is. It's so frustrating for a batting side when you've lost one and you're just trying to gather a bit. You've got Duminy, who's almost 40, and then you've got another guy comes in who can strike it. He's such an exciting prospect, but there was the stutter, the indecision, and then the stump's been uprooted.
Yeah, it was a little bit wayward, the throw from Hafiz. Nicely gathered by Cameron Akmal.
मिलके लगाएंगे जान तो होगा साफ पाकिस्तान.
Could be a couple here, maybe just the one. Wahab Riaz, the fielder.
Just when Islamabad United want to increase the run rate, get those boundaries flowing, you've got Peshawar Zalmi getting back with those 2 wickets. All the owners united.
Yes, nice pun on it, united. Naughty Baz.
You just feel here that Islamabad, the brakes have been put on by Zalmi in these important overs right here.
Well, we've said it before, we'll say it again. You have the strategic timeout, and so often is the case, a wicket will fall straight after it.
Shouldn't we have it more often then?
Well, what's wrong with 2 of them in innings? Honestly.
Right now, JP Duminy, 39 from 40. Goes big, Chaka! Put down. 6 into the crowd. 14 gone, 109 for 3. Liam Dawson is his last over. Hassan Ali's got 1 to go. Wahab Riaz has got 1. Asif Ali on strike. Great hit this.
Yeah, and it's in that arc for him. And the over was going nicely for the bowler. There was only 3 off it for the young fella, but the last ball of the over made it 9 off.
Oh, hello. How about this? Wonderful strike. And it brings up the half century for JP Duminy. That's a brilliant innings this for Islamabad.
Slog sweep again, and he slog swept it for a 50. 51 not out. Ball turning back into him, and he's always going to go to that mid-wicket region. Back leg yet again on the ground, low to high. Great power, great execution, another maximum.
And another drop catch. Oh, spears it leg side.
This goes to show again in this gorgeous, shortest form of this game, is that your strike rate can be hovering around 80 or 90, and all of a sudden you can change the course of the game. Duminy striking at 121 pretty much now, and don't the owners love it? And the mascots.
I like the way the mascot just sneaked in at the very end.
Big pussycat.
Well, I think Asif is quite keen to just let JP Duminy, who must be seeing this ball like a beach ball at the moment.
Also, Alan, on these slow pitches, you've got to, once you get in, you've got to score as many and bat as long as you can, because it's difficult on these slow pitches to come out and hit the ball hard straight away. So the man that's in has to guide the ship.
You notice, Danny, that Dawson's come over the wicket to the left-handed Duminy.
In the arc a little, innit?
It is.
Slightly off with your length. He's hitting with the tide.
He's staying over the wicket as well. Oh, he was looking for that mid-wicket area again. They'll get two here, though. Hassan Ali with a fine piece of fielding. He saved the boundary there.
Just his zone.
He's in trouble, though. He's in trouble here, Hassan Ali. That's the second time he's gone over on that ankle, and that does not look good at all.
Yeah, as soon as he puts pressure on that, he sprinted across, had a little dive, and he's feeling it again. Not a new injury.
He would have gone out it strapped or something. He certainly went off for some time. Physio into action again, but got to have that strapped.
Oh, big six! Chaka! 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 End of the over.
Very smartly. Well, that's the Jubilee enclosure. It's an insurance giant in Pakistan, and sponsors of the event as well. Right, then 7 wickets in hand, last 5 overs to go. I think they are in great position, ready to go hard and maybe get to a 160, 170.
Yeah, Dumini's been incredible in the last little while, hasn't he, Rami? He's just elevating everything, and it's all through that same confident stroke of the big hoiking sweep shot. Gets down on one leg, but throughout the innings he's used his feet really well and been able to dispatch the bad ball, but that's the shot. This is what he keeps doing against the spinners, and he just, look, the confidence, and he's hitting them long too. He's not missed one of them or played.
That's good. That's good. Better than good. 6.
And Mate acknowledges that, the fast bowler. Don't see that a lot. 201 sixes now in the tournament. Wasn't that short, but that is good power. Clearing that front leg, going towards the leg side. We'll get a good look at it here. That's right out of the screws.
Yeah, and that's the first boundary for him. It comes up in the form of a 6. So watch this partnership. 32 from 12 balls. And they are well on track for that 180, aren't they?
Yeah, we've seen some very constructive hitting. Duminy playing the angle of the left arm spin. I think that is where he's been phenomenally good against spin on a spinning track. Uppercut. Just doesn't have enough legs really to make it to the fence. But on a spinning track, you'd back JP to get your runs.
Well, he's just starting to accelerate, isn't he? He's just built a good base. Now with 4.5 overs to go, he can go hard. Asif Ali's come out, he's 12 off 7. So partnership, as Michael Slater was saying, flying 34 off 13. 180 is well and truly on the cards.
Oh, that's splendid. That is cracked and crushed through the offside field. Magnificent hitting.
Yeah, that's awesome, absolutely awesome, and he's helping Duminy out as well to be able to put the foot down like this and just lift everything to another tempo. Exactly what they need. And look at Sue Jones. He's on fire. It's like he just played that cover drive.
Super excited, Sue Jones, having a word with Fahim Ashraf, who's padded up. Well, both want to go in. Misbah is trying to just impress upon him that he's in next, maybe. Fahim Ashraf is a 6-hitter. That's gone and clears the man, just about clears him.
What about that for power? There's a long on out there and Asif does not care. It's another length ball, which is not good bowling, because that gives him a pick-up length, but you've still got to get the power. Slow ball in the slot, good swing of the bat, a lot of bottom hands, and what's the captain, the Zalmi captain, thinking? 78 metres was enough. The acceleration, 18 off this over already. Sammy knows they are under the pump.
Oh, that's gone up and falls short of the field. Wahab Riaz coming on to bowl his bowl with a lot of pace. Economy of 9, but he's got 2 wickets for 18. I'm sure he'll look to pitch the ball up, look for that Yorker length maybe. His natural angle is to go towards the slip corner. He's not a big in-swinging bowler because of his wrist position. He's got a third man in. That could be dangerous with the way he bowls. He's timing them superbly. Oh, that's a brilliant stop. Is it? Dawson there with a magnificent stop. Really was fantastic piece of fielding.
Needed to be awesome as well and magnificent, because that was hit so hard. I was sure that was going for another boundary. He's timed the ears off that one. It was flying. Look at that, brilliant commitment. They win by a couple of runs. Might be that fielding.
I think that's applause for both sides there from Dean Jones, but he needs to bowl that line because third man is up. That's a cracking Yorker. You can bowl 4 more of those, you might be able to close it out. Excellent.
Yeah, before the game there was a little banter between Waqar Younis and Riaz, and